Welcome back, everyone. This is Fit Mind Chicago, and we just want to say Merry Christmas to everyone. Hope you guys are enjoying your time with your family, with your friends. If you're at work or you did work, I hope your shift went well. Hope there was no incidents, no accidents, nothing. So Merry Christmas from the Petits to those who are watching and listening.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, y'all. Happy holidays to you and your family.
Yes.
And God bless y'all.
Yeah. So today is a very important topic, we think. I think that falling in love with your job is important because it gives you another reason why to wake up every day and get up to work, right? Whatever shift you're on, you got to love what you do because it does go a long way.
Yeah, and I know we specifically talk to bus operators and train operators, but wherever you work, try to find something where you can fall in love with it. Mm-hmm. And if it's somewhere that you don't want to be at the moment, keep trying until you find the right opportunity for yourself. You can make it happen for yourself. But we have a love and a passion for transit, and we just like sharing that with y'all.
Yeah. I think that it also, we have a love and a passion for wanting other people to have a love and a passion for what they do. Because you just have so much more joy in your everyday lives when you can have a grateful heart, when you can kind of put your pride to the side, or not kind of, when you do put your pride to the side, you put your ego to the side, like, you know what? Let me focus on what's good right now. And what's good right now is that I have a job. I have air in my lungs. My kids are healthy. Whatever the good is in your life, I think that it's important that we focus on that. Now, right, there are days where some days are just, I don't want to be here. I don't want to go operate this bus. I don't want to operate this train. I don't want to go supervise. I don't want to be a clerk, whatever the case may be. I don't want to be a mechanic. There's going to be those days, and I think that that's okay to have those days. But I think it's important to kind of decide before it even happens, before those days come up. Well, how are you going to react? How are you going to respond to those days? So,
well, I think it's real easy when you don't have the position that you're striving for, and you like, I'm excited. I can't wait till I get a start date. Because I know that's how most of y'all are. Y'all apply for the bus operator. You like, man, I'm ready to make some good money and stuff.
Yeah.
But we be doing y'all a disservice if we then share all the raw things with you. You're going to have some days where you not going to feel, you're going to be operating that bus. You're going to have a belly ache. Mm-hmm. You're going to operate that bus. You're going to be fatigued. All type of things. You're going to have problems going on at home, and it's so easy to, when you get in those moments where you feel that way, to gravitate towards the people that really are cynical at work. They gripe and they complain about everything. It's like, man, this job ain't got this, and like we had people complaining about the Christmas parties that we were given. Oh man, that's all we get is little trinkets and this and that, but not looking at everything that you were given. Like, a lot of places don't have a Christmas party for its employees.
Right.
They didn't have to do.
That's not even the budget. They're not even thinking about their employees. Yeah. So even the smallest thing of just, I'm just gonna be grateful that they thought about us this season, right?
And you get paid well. I mean, certain places and jobs, should you be getting paid more? Yeah, that's a topic
everyone,
for discussion.
Yeah.
But think about it. It's all you got right now. Mm-hmm. It's all you got to pay the bills and make a better life for you and your family. And we hear it all the time, and we see it all the time. People complaining or not being grateful, showing the gratitude for what they have. And then they end up losing the job. And now they like, man, they struggling. You got to do Uber Eats and DoorDash and
collect unemployment.
Yeah, collect unemployment.
Because you think about, like, I just think about myself, and I put myself in a situation where I never want to be in a situation where I take anything for granted. Because it could be any moment where I just don't have a job anymore, or I don't have a roof over my head, or I don't have any food in my refrigerator. Anything can happen to to any of us. And so I would be doing myself a disservice as an individual, as a person that is here, not has to be, but is here on earth, to spend my 24 hours in a day to gripe, to complain, to, oh my God, this, but at the same time, right? We may have those moments, but you have to think about what's important, and what's important is your state of mind, and you having that perspective. You know what? This is a crappy situation that I'm dealing with right now, but you know what?
It may not be crappy though. I mean, I don't want to lean too much into it's crappy. Your perspective could be making it crappy. It could just be you. It's not all always that, oh, I'm in a crappy situation. No, you don't know that you're in a blessing. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, that's good.
You're in a blessing, and it's up to you to realize the blessing that you're in before it gets snatched up from you. It ain't always crappy. It's just day to day. It's just normal operations.
That's good.
And like when you start to drift and get into that mindset, what I do is I find somebody on my train or somebody on the platform specifically I know they going to work. And I'm like, let me tune in to this person. Let me watch them because it's fueling me to stay here and do what I need to do. If they going to work and they depending on me to get them there, then all right, game on. Now I got my game face on, because every time you walk out to the train or bus, you might not have your game face on, but it's something that may kick you in the butt and be like, all right, I'm ready. I'm locked in. Let's go. So I find that one person on the platform that's waiting on me, and I'm like, let's go. You know, like they in their uniform. I'm in my uniform. They depending on me to get them to work. Let's go.
Yeah.
And most of the time you could tell, especially like now I can look and see who's going to the airport. So I know they with me for the long haul. They gon' roll with me to the end of the line. So I'm like, let me make sure I'm efficient in my duties and responsibilities, and getting them to where they need to go. I got you to work.
And this is like this helps you find your purpose as a bus operator, as a train operator, right? When you look at those people that you pick up on the platform, or when you pick them up on the street, you could think about like you're serving the community and you're keeping the city moving when you show up to work every day.
You definitely do. I didn't grasp that until I literally got to this position. I'm like, this is what this feel like to service the community.
Yeah.
And it actually made me want to service people more. I always talk about that. I've been talking about that lately, which is one of the reasons this YouTube channel got picked back up, because y'all, this YouTube channel was on life support. I think we had to resurrect this boy.
LOL.
I mean, it maybe had 72 subscribers. And we literally made a decision that we was going to pick it back up. And I believe that developing a unique perspective like fueled this, because I'm thinking about all the unique people, unique opportunities we've been that have been given to us or worked for, and it's like, wow. So it's a blessing to us to bring content and bring insight to you all.
Yeah, because it kind of like turns just a job into a meaningful work, right? Like you just mentioned earlier, people depend on our buses. The community rather depend on our buses and trains to get them to where they're trying to get to, right? Whether that be work, a doctor's appointment, to go take care of their parent, their sick parent, whatever the case. And so again, that goes back to finding purpose of getting up every day and doing
I
this.
think about myself when I was a high school kid, get into school. I depend on CTA every single day.
Yeah.
I would ride the brown line to the green line, and every morning and every evening without fail, I'm like, I just depended on it, and I didn't think about the actual person that was operating the machinery. I'm just like, they should be happy they doing this. They probably making a lot of money. I'm jealous and mad about that, but not knowing what the job entail and the great sacrifice it takes. This job takes a lot of sacrifice.
Yeah.
I know some days we get up early in the morning, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, to get to work and be at work, and then you end up getting off late. You don't get home. You might not get home till about 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And you like, dang, I literally have enough time just to eat and go to bed, because I got to get right back up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Yeah, and like with that, like you at that point you have to choose gratitude on those days where you, like you just said, you only have a few, maybe an hour or two to get yourself, recovered, so you can, go to sleep, get some enough sleep to get up the next day and do it all over again. And so you have to make the decision to choose gratitude on those tough days.
Yes, gratitude is such a powerful emotion, and I'm trying to describe it in a way it's kind of jumbled up in my head, but gratitude has enough energy to move mountains.
Yeah.
And that's one of the feelings and emotions I always try to put myself in, because when you out on that train, it's just you in control, and you got all your thoughts, and they just running through your head. You got so many different things you thinking about, and I try to stay on that frequency of gratitude. And when I think of gratitude and I think of something I'm grateful and happy about, it makes me smile. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I can keep going.
I was gonna say is that gratitude, if you think about it, gratitude improves your work performance and happiness, right? Because you're focused on, okay, what am I doing now? I'm operating the train. I'm getting people to where they need to get to. I'm making a living for myself and my family. Like you said, you're thinking about the happiness. You have happy thoughts when you are thinking about how grateful you have it.
And I understand that some of y'all working this the holiday train right here. We call it the
We got
Metro
lucky
holiday
with
train.
this.
Some of y'all going through some real life things.
Yeah.
Some of y'all going through that divorce right now. And going through a divorce and being in that situation, you got to have like a cast iron stomach. Going through a divorce can have you wrestling at night, sleepless nights. It can really tear you to pieces. It's almost feel like a black hole inside you that will never be filled again. But I'm here to tell you that you must focus on the task at hand. The divorce is not you. That's something separate.
That's good.
Go through it so you can get through it, so you can be the better person. That you have to decide, you have to assume that there's a better life on the other side of this for you.
Yeah.
And once you decide that, you start living in it right then and there. You don't wait till you through with the divorce. No, live in it there. You're going through the divorce. The spouse that you're going through the divorce with might want you unhappy.
That's good.
No, you do what you need to do to make yourself happy. Take yourself out on a date. Buy yourself something nice. You want to smell good or something.
Yeah.
I'm big on the smell goods, y'all. Don't wait for it. Do it now. You've been wanting that new pair of shoes. Get the new pair of shoes. That's how you gonna come up out of that divorce. You just gotta decide right now. It's either gonna be me or it.
Right. Right.
So, and I speak from experience. I've been there. I've been through a divorce. And it's almost like when you get through it, you're like, man, I done came on the other side of this. I'm happy I made it. But you still don't be healed, or at least I thought I was healed, but I wasn't. And that took that inner work that I had to do. It was a long journey to get here, but it was the constant inner work, inner journey that I had to embark on. And I'm encouraging y'all, do that inner work. And I always say it, but y'all not alone. Y'all have us. It's not always about work. It ain't always about bus and rail fanning. Those are things we love, but when I tell y'all that this community is handmade and handpicked for you all, I know I'm speaking to somebody out there.
Yeah.
Speaking to somebody. I don't know who need to hear this, but man, God is telling me to speak on this. I ain't think I was gonna speak on divorces and my divorce and stuff like that, but you can see that I started to live the life that I knew was coming for me. That was handmade for me, because if I didn't believe in a better life, I wouldn't have I'm finna rhyme here, a better wife.
Thank you.
Or a better situation.
So this next segment, we're gonna go into some comments, read some of what you guys wrote, kind of respond to them as we go. And so the first one we have is CTA Holiday Bus D40LF. He said, "Do y'all rail fan?" And yes, we can and we do. This was kind of what we were doing today. With this video, we were rail fanning. So we got some Metro drone footage. So yes. Next up, Bus Fan, which is our guy Steven. He said, "With the position I'm in, I still wear my uniform except the blue shirt. I have the turtleneck, the sweater, my cargo pants, and boots. No shame at all. And I'm around those who wear regular clothes."
He trying to get his money worth out of that uniform. Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right. Next one. Same thing. Steven was saying that Keno was his clerk for about 3 days. Keno's a good week clerk. I think we said that she was at Howard now. She's the chief clerk at Howard. Our guy Ray, he's Tower out of Forest Park. He said he said, "My boy Ote flipped the script on you and ended up interviewing you guys. LOL. Good combo."
Yeah, he texted me. He said he was catching up on all our videos that he hadn't seen, and he came across that one. It had him cracking up. Yeah, he did flip the script on us. He was like, "I want to ask y'all some questions."
Yeah,
so
that was cool.
Yeah.
And then we have Holden. He said, "Definitely got to monitor your radio, make sure it's on short range." And I was like, yeah, especially when you're trying to tell your husband you love him. So,
yeah.
Team Base, he was asking when the next live was, and we went live yesterday. So, I'm glad that he was able to catch it for a little bit. Emily, she said, amazing testimony, FITMINDS Chicago. I'm also working with my spouse in my own business together as well. Thank you for sharing me the public transportation video.
Man, you welcome. And we appreciate your support that you always, sending and writing and typing us and just sending us love and stuff like that. We can really feel it. I feel like we've known you and your husband for years. That's how that's the feeling I kind of get. But it's something unique about working with your spouse. Some people, they look at us at work, and it's like a rarity. I think we're the only married couple at work. What, right?
I
When
think
we saying
so.
that the other day,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
and we had a manager ask us. She was like, "Y'all don't get tired of each other? Do you all?" She said, "Let me ask you a question. Do you all still like each other?"
And what was your response?
I said, "We love each other." So
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the comments that guy said. He said, "Been there. I always like working with my girlfriend."
yeah,
I feel like it takes. Not everyone does it, right? Like the manager that we're talking to, she said that she cannot work with her husband. She couldn't. But I guess to each his own, right? But I love working with this man next to me. It's, because he's my best friend. So, let's see. Moving right along, she also did mention Emily. She in another comment, she said, "I really enjoy riding the CTA buses and trains when I visit Chicago. I would take the metro train to the city from North Shore suburbs of Winnetka with my parents, my twin sister, and our childhood best friend when we go see the Chicago Blackhawks play. I have ran to catch the earliest metro train before work when I used to work in the cubicle downtown." And she was just saying, "New subscriber to your channel. Thank you for your service, CTA workers."
appreciate you. Thanks
Yes.
for subscribing.
Yes. Marlon Brown wanted to know what's the name of your book bag.
Oh, the Carhartt.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the Carhartt 2-in-1, I guess you want to say. It got the cooler at the bottom.
Yep. He said the one that you packing food at the bottom. He's like, "I need one of those bags." He said, and he's heard stories of coworkers eating other coworkers' food at Kimball.
I don't think I told them about the. Remember we was talking about how, I think you mentioned it in the video, or I did. I was saying how they stole the coworkers' lunch
Right.
out of the fridge,
Right.
and y'all tell me why they stole my blue cheese
Oh my God.
salad dressing. And when we got home, well, the day I forgot it in the fridge, we got home, and she was like, "Where the blue cheese at?" I said, "I forgot it in the fridge." And she was like, "They gonna steal it. They gonna take it." I looked at her, and what did I say? I said, "Black people don't eat blue cheese. It's still gonna be there. They want some ranch."
LOL.
And when I came in that next day, I went straight to that refrigerator, and it was gone.
Gone.
Like y'all didn't use it and put it back. None of that. It was just gone. I said, "Who takes the whole
bottle
overnight?"
It's one literally because it happened with less than 12 hours. I think it was in
Yeah.
there. My thing is like, it's one thing to use some, right? I would have you rather use some of the blue cheese dressing, put in whatever you're trying to eat it with, and then put it back, than taking the whole dang on bottle.
They took the whole thing. That's just trifling, man.
Okay.
I'm like, and it made me go back to this other operator. He was so mad they took his energy drink,
That's major.
and he was so mad because he was working like overtime, and he was like, "Man, don't we all get paychecks around here?" Man, he was mad. He was like, "I should have had a clerk run the video back, run the footage back, because
Right. He
they
wouldn't
done
be
stole
wrong.
my stuff."
You
Yeah.
wouldn't be wrong for doing that. So we have Who 944 said, "Keep doing the work. Can you guys tell me the vitamins you are taking?"
Oh, he was asking about the animal
Yes.
vitamin pack.
So the brand is called Animal Pack.
Animal pack, yes.
And then Adrian was packing up the multivitamin pack that you actually have. Me, for myself, I take a bunch of different vitamins because I had weight loss surgery 4 years ago, and so with that surgery, I have to take vitamins for the rest of my life. So I just take a bunch of different vitamins like B1, B6, B12, D3, E, a bunch of stuff. So I guess it just you need to kind of figure out what you're trying to achieve with the vitamins you're trying to take, and then kind of go from there,
You
right?
can't go wrong with a multi, though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Start there and build around.
Yep.
But a good thing to do is go to your doctor and for your annual checkup and get like some blood work.
Yeah.
and they'll be able to tell you like, oh, you deficient in this or that.
Right. That's
So
a good
that's
idea.
a good start, because I was deficient in K2 and I started taking that.
Yeah. Maybe Q, I don't know. I love that name. He said, great. This is for the retired NYC train operator. He said, great video and great man you guys interviewed. When I went to New York this past summer, their transit system was definitely mind-blowing experience. So I can only imagine what 26 years of experience with that can feel like.
Yeah, that he talking about Tony. That's
Yeah.
Tony on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Man, that's our boy, man.
Man.
It's
He
like
is a
when
true
you
gem.
when you hang out with him, it's like, man, it's like time standing still. You like, man, I feel like I know him my whole
Your
life.
whole life.
And he has so many interesting stories and just things he's seen throughout life. I'm just like, let me listen, because I might come across this one day.
Right.
So especially we share that bond, man. Being train operators, you share this. Well, I guess you could say unspoken bond, because for him, I always say, for him to be a subway operator and we subway operators, it takes a tough person to operate a train in a subway. Y'all just don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, some go down there where your train stop, or you got to troubleshoot. You down there in the dark.
They got light back down there, but it's not the brightest.
They got light down there.
Adrian.
You can't see down there unless you got your flashlight. I'm saying underneath the train.
Oh, that's different. Yeah.
I said when you go to troubleshoot, you got to get off the train.
Yeah.
And you track level searching underneath the train. There's no light down there.
No, there's no. That's what. Yeah. Sorry. Yes. Yvette Collins. Hey, Yvette. She left a comment. A part of what she said was that she said, getting lost is how you learn. It's nice when you can run into someone helpful and chit chat with someone pleasant. I think that's probably like the most fun I have is when we're lost, because then you like stumble upon like different things you could do, and different restaurants you can try. So
yeah, you get to really see how humanity is. You're like, man, is they gonna help us out? They see we struggling. So
yeah. The Zoom Patrol, he said, another memorable interview to love. This is like listening to war veteran and experiences. I'm glad you guys interviewed this gentleman. I love when his eyes widened when the holiday train pulled up. You caught a kid in that man. Well done.
Right. And he was like, this is so distracting. He basically was letting us know, I can't keep talking. I gotta come up.
Yes. Cedar Hawk, he said, beautiful lights. Thanks for the tour. And any time of the year is perfect for ice cream. Because we keep talking about that we go get ice cream when it's like freezing outside.
Yeah, we've been doing that the last couple of times. So,
moving right along, we have Vaudeville Clown, the one that actually gave us a suggestion to go out there. He said, I like the way you tried to say my username at first. Still, I'm probably still saying it wrong. He said, it made me laugh, which to a clown is a really good thing. You pronounced it right at the park, harkening back to classic entertainment on a previous era. So glad you enjoyed the park. Your joy is spreading to us all. Thanks for bringing us along to see the lights. Lincoln Park Zoo lights is also fantastic and amazing. There is an admission fee, but it's reasonable. Mondays in early December, it's typically free with advanced reservations online. Merry Christmas to you and all the subscribers. Thank you.
Merry Christmas to you. And once again, I know we keep thanking you, but I so enjoyed myself. Like, I didn't, the joy that I expressed, you would think like, oh man, he's pulling from a moment when he was a kid and he's remembering. No, that joy came from me being a grown man, grown adult, just enjoying myself. That was priceless, man. Yeah. I would do that a million times over. So once again, thank you.
Yes. Zoom Patrol, he said, oh man, that fish eye bow lens is tripping. My ojos, which means eyes, be bugging.
Yeah, that it takes some getting used to, but
it's
I
a
love
cool
that
effect.
feature.
Yeah.
I love that feature. It's so dope.
So cool. The Beagle 58, he said, that's my big brother. Bravo. I love this.
Yeah.
So it was cool that we had, Tony's brother to stop by and drop a comment. So we appreciate you for stopping by. Because I was like, hey, thanks for stopping by. Your brother is a true gem. He had replied back to that. He was like, yes, sir. And he knows his stuff extremely well. And he is an excellent human being. I say, yes, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Here with his up close and personal to the holiday train.
We actually was going home and we didn't know that we was going to catch this train to go home. Mm-hmm. We was like, what the heck? What kind of luck do we have? And y'all, we got to talk about this conductor because...
Oh, my goodness.
Man, so Amber, she thought she could just get on the train.
We were trying to figure it out.
Here it is right here. Yeah, you see what she did? She tried to open the door. And
very, like, for a split second.
Yeah, it wasn't like she was yanking on it or anything like that. So we like, all right, let's just keep walking. Maybe... Because you can look and see that there's a door open down the way. Mm-hmm. So we just going to go down here. And you was going to say something?
I was just saying that we finally saw that there were doors open.
Yeah. And when we got on this train, like right here, I don't know if I was recording and caught him, but y'all, this conductor, he came out of nowhere and he was so mean and rude to Amber. He was just like, what did he say? Do you even remember what he said?
No, because I had to brush it off because then I was gonna really gonna make me go there.
Look, that's you looking back because he was talking crap to you.
Yeah.
You like, oh, okay.
Because because it was one of those things where like he just like he grew me into all passengers. Like he said, oh, you guys just don't see that there was like 4 other doors open and these first 2 cars are restricted and whatever the heck he was saying. It was BS if you ask me.
It's like you don't talk to nobody like
he went off for no freaking reason because as you guys saw and look at him right there a minute ago, I literally tapped on that door to see if I could open it. I couldn't open it. I kept it moving. I wasn't yanking on the door. I wasn't trying to be destructive, nothing. And then you just found it upon yourself that you felt like you wanted to just the snap. It was, and then when he came around, right? Because he got to
wait. Before that,
okay.
Before you get to that, I want to hit on something because that's just to let you know, guys. Like you can be having the best day in your world, and these things will come and try to pick at you.
Yes,
and try to get a reaction out of you. But we were so much on cloud 9 and enjoying ourselves. And enjoying Tony and enjoying our day that we didn't even let none of that get to us. You can see, I don't even remember what he was saying because I was just so happy and he was so unhappy. Mm-hmm. It was like whatever he was saying just bounced off of us. We was just like, okay. So yeah, what you want to eat when you get home type thing, like we was just happy to be on the holiday train. We just caught this train. We ain't even try and we caught it.
Right.
So we was just happy. We just wanted to share that with y'all, but y'all stay the course, man. These people are trying to get you off your square.
Yeah. Anywhere you are.
Yeah. You could be having, and it just, all it is a test. It'd be a test. Let me see, it just wants your energy.
She said she's gonna have a good day today. Let's test her theory. I'll see if she's gonna have a good day. Let's throw this at her.
And look, you enjoying yourself.
I was. That look Grinch in front of my face.
Grinch in your face, and you just enjoying yourself.
Yeah, because that was our first time.
Dang, chicken threw up. Keep going.
That was our first time catching Metra from Ogilvie Center. So we were like I said, we just had
that was your first time.
Oh, my first time. So I've never done it before. And so I was just excited to even be there. I was excited to be there with Tony because we had, just done the 120 bus tour. And then we caught this. And I was, like you said, we were on a high. And so then when this man, this conductor, like I was going to say a few minutes ago, when he came around to check for tickets, we took our ICTA ID out and he just had a blank like you could tell he was so pissed. Salty.
Because he came through, he was like, tickets
like
please.
He was so rude.
He was super rude to us. And I was like, look, let's see his reaction once he see that we actually internal, we employees.
And when we did, and we showed him,
he just walked. He just
he didn't
stared
say
and he
thank
walked
you.
off. Yeah.
He just said, all right, you guys are good, like the rest of them
Yeah.
always do.
Man, all the other conductors, when we show them our work ID, they be like, "Oh, okay," you
Or
know,
like-
like they give us respect.
Or we even like, you'll show them yours, and then they won't even want to see mine, or vice versa. Like
Yeah.
like I said, for whatever reason, he was just not having a good day. Excuse me, he wasn't having a good day, and he didn't like that we were having a good day. And so, whatever the case would be,
Man, that dude was so mad that we had work IDs on us.
man, he was.
And here you go, right here.
Man, dude, he was.
There you go.
He's about there you go. He's bogus.
And I've learned that if one thing I haven't learned this year is killing your ego. There's nothing good that comes out of having an ego, because it will get you hurt, or you will end up hurting somebody else. And it's the classic thing. Somebody step on your shoe, you ain't gotta, just I'm
What?
I'm finna say, just take the apology. If somebody say I'm sorry, then move on. And
Take
it happens.
it and keep it moving.
Yeah, it happens in traffic too.
Yeah.
We found our way off this platform. We
Because the first time. Chicago wins 1981. Said, I can't stress it enough. I love y'all videos, and I can't wait to get back home. Me and Chicago are going to get real acquainted real fast. LOL. Every time I watch y'all videos, my interest in joining CTA continues to heighten. Be blessed, and continue to drop more fire content.
Man, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's living in the frequency. He's living in the life he desires. Mm-hmm. And that's how you get the life you desire. You live in it.
Right.
Man, shout out to him, man. We got some more.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
This, go ahead. You looking for it? This little tunnel area was kind of sketchy, but I had to remember we not at Jackson walking from the red line. We on Metra. It's safe.
A little, yeah, right.
You go down there in that tunnel.
Woo! We did that one time.
At
We're
Jackson,
like,
yeah, we ain't coming back. We rather walk through Washington. We rather walk through the mall than walk back through
Block
Jackson.
37, yeah.
Coming down in this tunnel, you might not never leave.
I wanted to read this comment. Is from Philip Gray. He said, one way to learn how to operate a train is to use a software train simulator game. I downloaded a game years ago and played it. It simulated the NYC MTA system, which runs primarily below ground. Because of this, you can drift off and fall asleep. Above ground, you have more visual references to stimulate you that can keep you awake. It's a great way to learn. And I'm glad that he mentioned that. And the reason I bring that up is because if you have a desire or interest to become a train operator, I think doing something like that he mentioned is a great way to kind of see what to expect, right? If you're not able to ride the train yourself, right, to kind of be in that head car to kind of see out the window if there is no window available. I think that simulator game is a great way to
get your feet wet.
Yeah, exactly. So thanks for dropping that gem. We appreciate you, Philip. Let's see, what else do we have? Someone had asked if Illinois accepted any out-of-state CDLs.
Yeah, I think, like I was saying, the guy I was with in class, he moved to Seattle and then he moved back, and they accepted his Seattle's driver's license. He had to just simply go to the DMV and get it changed over, and he had a Illinois driver's license with the endorsements. Yep.
So our last comment for the video is from Cedar Hawk. He said, been years since I've driven on Lower Wacker Drive. Looks cleaner down there, but just as crazy as I remember. And most certainly, it is a little chaotic, because if you've never been on there before, like
I didn't know that they did construction down there. That's what Steven, our boy Steven, was talking about.
Yeah.
He said back in the day, or I'm not sure, but he said that it's different down there now because they did the construction down there. But I just remember the scene from Batman, like, the movie Batman, and they had that whole scene down there, driving down there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So man, it's just a classic. I was just so excited we were able to get that video done, get that bus tour done.
Yeah.
And we were so excited to do it, and it did not disappoint. Y'all saw
Yeah.
the crazy lady running.
LOL.
So man, if y'all take that bus, y'all let me know.
How it goes for you.
Yeah, if y'all see old girl again.
LOL.
But as always, we appreciate y'all. We hope this message finds you well.
Yes.
We hope you living in your desired reality. May God bless you, keep you, and protect you and your family.
Yes.
And we really do love y'all. Thank
Yeah,
y'all
we
for
do.
all the support, all the well wishes. Y'all keep telling us, man, keep applying pressure to the channel, man. Y'all go, and as always, our bus here, y'all. We finna go home.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.